The world of celebrity PR is built on reinvention, but many viewers felt Meghan Markle's June 4, 2026 BBC interview became a major public relations failure rather than a successful rebrand. The interview was meant to promote her lifestyle image centered around natural beauty, wellness, and California elegance. Instead, it sparked backlash after Meghan appeared to criticize Catherine, Princess of Wales, describing her image as polished but emotionally empty while contrasting it with her own natural appearance. Critics quickly pointed out what they saw as hypocrisy in those comments. Catherine has long been viewed as one of the monarchy's most consistent and graceful public figures, while Meghan herself has faced years of speculation about cosmetic procedures. Many viewers also compared the interview to the 2021 Oprah conversation, where Meghan previously portrayed Catherine as cold and distant despite years of public footage showing the two women appearing friendly together at royal events. The backlash grew stronger because many royal supporters believe Meghan continues to build her public identity by comparing herself to Catherine. Critics argue that while Meghan promotes simplicity and authenticity, her brand still depends heavily on royal connections, luxury presentation, and carefully managed publicity. The interview also reignited discussions about Meghan's changing appearance. Online commentators pointed to visible differences in her nose, smile, and facial structure over the years, suggesting cosmetic procedures such as rhinoplasty, veneers, and facial contouring. As a result, many critics questioned her claims that her appearance is mainly the result of natural skincare and minimalist beauty routines. Critics continued pointing to Meghan Markle's changing appearance, arguing that the loss of facial fullness, sharper cheek structure, and sculpted jawline suggested cosmetic procedures rather than simple skincare routines. Speculation about buccal fat removal, fillers, Botox, veneers, and other treatments grew after the June 4 interview, especially as Meghan promoted a natural beauty image centered around coconut oil and minimalist wellness. Many viewers felt the contradiction between luxury cosmetic enhancements and claims of effortless authenticity damaged her credibility. The controversy intensified because Meghan also appeared to criticize Catherine, Princess of Wales, portraying her as rigid and overly polished while presenting herself as the modern and organic alternative. Royal supporters argued this strategy unfairly used Catherine as a comparison point to strengthen Meghan's own brand. Critics noted that Meghan has repeatedly framed herself as the authentic outsider while continuing to rely heavily on royal connections and public conflict to maintain attention. For many viewers, the backlash was not really about beauty treatments themselves, since cosmetic enhancements are common in entertainment. Instead, the anger centered on what critics saw as hypocrisy and image manipulation. Catherine is viewed by supporters as a symbol of stability, discretion, and duty, while Meghan's interview was interpreted by some as an attempt to redefine the royal family through lifestyle branding and personal criticism. By the end of the interview fallout, many royal commentators argued that Meghan's brand no longer appeared focused on wellness or simplicity, but on controlling public perception. Critics claimed the interview exposed a growing gap between the carefully marketed image of natural authenticity and the highly curated reality audiences believe they are seeing. Critics argued that Meghan Markle's June 4 interview exposed contradictions in her public image. While promoting a natural and minimalist lifestyle brand, many viewers pointed to visible cosmetic changes such as veneers, fillers, Botox, and facial contouring that they felt conflicted with her wellness messaging. The backlash intensified after Meghan appeared to compare herself with Catherine, Princess of Wales, describing Catherine as overly polished while presenting herself as more authentic and natural. Supporters of Catherine believe this unfairly targeted the future queen to strengthen Meghan's own brand. Commentators said the issue was not cosmetic procedures themselves, since they are common in celebrity culture, but the perception of hypocrisy. Critics argued that Meghan's carefully curated image conflicted with her claims of being unfiltered and organic. By the end of the controversy, many royal watchers felt the real debate was about credibility, branding, and public perception rather than beauty or wellness alone. Critics argued that Meghan Markle's branding strategy has increasingly relied on creating emotional narratives around the royal family, her personal image, and even her children. Following the June 4 interview, many viewers felt she was once again using Catherine, Princess of Wales, as a contrast point to strengthen her own lifestyle brand built around natural beauty and authenticity. Supporters of Catherine believed Meghan's comments describing Catherine as rigid or emotionally hollow crossed the line from lifestyle commentary into personal attack. The backlash grew stronger because many royal observers saw a contradiction between Meghan's organic, public image and the visible physical transformation critics associate with cosmetic enhancements. Discussions online focused on changes to her facial structure, veneers, refined nose, and sculpted features, which many argued conflicted with her repeated promotion of minimalist beauty routines centered around ingredients like coconut oil. Critics also pointed to the changing public narrative surrounding Meghan over the years. First she was presented as the outsider struggling within the royal institution, then as a victim of palace culture, and now as a wellness-focused lifestyle ambassador. Opponents claimed each new phase depended heavily on public conflict and comparison, especially involving Catherine and the royal family. Supporters of Catherine defended her as a symbol of privacy, duty, and consistency. They argued that Catherine has spent years maintaining a calm public image without engaging in open family disputes or media attacks. Because of that, many viewers interpreted Meghan's interview as an attempt to regain public attention by revisiting royal tensions rather than focusing solely on her own projects. By the end of the controversy, critics argued that the real issue was no longer beauty, fashion, or skincare. Instead, it became a debate about authenticity, branding, and the use of personal relationships as part of public image management. Critics argued that Meghan Markle's June 4 interview deepened public frustration because many viewers saw her natural lifestyle image as carefully managed branding rather than true authenticity. Supporters of Catherine, Princess of Wales, believed Meghan unfairly compared herself to Catherine in order to strengthen her own public image and present herself as the more relatable and natural figure. The backlash also centered on what critics viewed as contradictions between Meghan's wellness messaging and visible cosmetic enhancements. Online discussions focused on changes in her appearance, with commentators arguing that the issue was not cosmetic procedures themselves, but the perception of presenting a highly curated image as completely effortless and organic. Supporters of Catherine defended her as a symbol of stability, privacy, and consistency within the royal family. Many viewers felt Meghan's interview relied too heavily on royal controversy and personal comparison instead of focusing entirely on her own projects and lifestyle brand. By the end of the backlash, the debate had grown beyond skincare and wellness, becoming a wider discussion about authenticity, credibility, and celebrity image management. Critics claimed the most damaging part of Meghan Markle's June 4 interview was her apparent criticism of Catherine, Princess of Wales. By describing Catherine as rigid and overly polished, many viewers felt Meghan revealed resentment that no lifestyle branding could hide. Supporters of Catherine argued that her reputation has been built over years of steady public service, discretion, and consistency, while Meghan's public image has repeatedly shifted through new narratives and rebranding efforts. The backlash from royal supporters was fueled by the belief that Meghan used a professional platform to revisit personal grievances and indirectly shame a family member. Many viewers also felt her comments about royal traditions and protocols came across as dismissive toward the institution and the public connected to it. Critics argued that this created a contradiction between the peaceful wellness image Meghan promotes and the conflict-driven publicity surrounding her interviews and media appearances. Discussions about cosmetic enhancements also continued throughout the fallout. Online critics pointed to visible changes in Meghan's appearance over the years, including her facial structure, veneers, and refined features, arguing that these changes conflicted with her claims of achieving her look mainly through natural wellness practices. For critics, the issue was less about cosmetic procedures and more about the perception of presenting a heavily curated image as completely effortless and organic. Many royal commentators concluded that the interview became a larger debate about authenticity, branding, and credibility. Supporters of Catherine defended her as a symbol of privacy, elegance, and duty, while critics of Meghan argued that her growing reliance on controversy and comparison had weakened public trust in her brand. By the end of the backlash, the discussion had shifted away from skincare and wellness entirely and toward questions about celebrity image management and public perception.